already know what happens on a Sunday. Shanika's in the kitchen. And I hate how low this thing is. Because I think your countertop should at least be at your navel. But it's a place that we pay for. It's not ours. So, you know, we got to take what we get. And pretty much, I think all of these things are created this way. So I went ahead and did a few stuff. I wish I had clipped those nails off, but I cut up the pumpkin. As you can see, the title of what we're doing today is a chicken foot soup, and I'm only doing this on a Sunday because it was requested. I got some Jamaican people who are born to Jamaican families and people who like Jamaica stuff that requested for me to do this today. Well, they didn't say today, but they need to taste it for tomorrow, and I needed it to be as fresh as possible. So I didn't do it yesterday. I chose to do it today. So that's what we're on right now. That's the pot I'm gonna be using. I think when I get to a point, I'm really gonna have to invest in some bigger pots because I think these pots are far too small right now. So I'm gonna put these to the side for a hot minute and to kind of work on the chicken feet. I had them in some lemon just to cut the rawness. You know how we do as Jamaicans. And I got some soup bones too, because what are you doing, you know, without some soup bones? So I'm going to put these lemons onto the soup bone that's in there so I can clip these feet. I'm going to clip these feet. And then once I get these feet clipped, I'm going to put them in the pot and have those going. And then I season it as we go along. We know how soup is cooked for those Jamaicans, authentic people, not the wannabes. Because I have quite a few of those people I'm living with. I'm Jamaican. Like, what part of you are Jamaican? In your mind? I mean, you spent like 5 seconds there and that makes you a Jamaican? Oh no. I spent majority of my life there. Like, I'm half the amount that God says you're supposed to live. It's a complete life. You know? So I'm just clipping off the toenails because I have seen people actually leave this in there and I'm so disturbed by it. I'm like, oh no, you ain't Jamaican, because what are you doing? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna transfer them to this. That way I'm not missing, because I found one time I was cutting up meat and because I kept putting them back into the same bowl, I missed a couple. So I'm gonna transfer them to another one and then put them back together. Either way, they're very lemony right now, which is great. I'm not smelling any rawness because I don't like to deal with that. But yeah, so I'm trying to cut off these toenails. And you know what's funny? Today I'm gonna try to go to the salon because yesterday was 4th of July, so pretty much these type of people would be closed. Salon would be closed. You may have restaurants open because that's a point that people go out. That's a job that I would not do, simply for the fact that the times when when it's holiday and stuff like that, that's the day that people come out, and that's the day that you want to work. If you want to try to get them tips in or whatever, that's the day that will work for you. And nope, no ma'am. So I was looking for some pumpkin, and I couldn't find any pumpkin like in the regular stores, like in Kroger or in Walmart. And then one of my coworkers said to me, but it's not the season. And then I remember, this is not Jamaica. Things don't just grow or is available because you want it. This place is very seasonal, so that means that I won't get no pumpkin in the regular places around this time. So that means I had to go to farmer's market. So, and that I did. and that's where I found pumpkin. But you know, because in my mind, squash looked, well, this type of squash looks like pumpkin. I bought it, as well as the butternut one, which is the one that looks like a bulb. I bought that too. It's in the cupboard, in the pantry. I won't be using that today because I don't think that pot right there is big enough. And I want to have enough meat in there to bring out that flavor. So, yeah. Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to try to season this pot as best as possible with what I got. I made sure to get most of the stuff from the farmer's market to make it a little bit more homey. But yeah, I'm going to be putting, along with the pumpkin, the squash in there to see what kind of vibe it gives. I hear it's tough, so I may just put it in there when I put the meat in. And you know what I don't know? I don't remember if I pressured that type of meat. I don't remember if I pressured it. That part I'm trying to remember, if that's something that's pressured, or can it be done outside of. I don't remember, man. And I'm not gonna pressure it. What I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna put it in first. Give it about like 20 minutes. Because I'm trying to be ready to be done by a certain time. Because Brazil is playing today. And I'll be missing the matches. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'll be like seeing the time, knowing that they're gonna come on, waiting for them to come on, and then still missing the match. That's so crazy to me. And I'm not trying to miss the Brazil match today. No way. No way. And they're playing Norway. Norway is a very competitive side, so it's about to be a good match. It's about to be a good match, so I don't want to miss that. So I'm trying to do that, and I'm hoping that I can be done in time to be at the salon. I could watch it at the salon. I don't mind that part. I'll just bring my headphones and watch that while she's doing my hand and my foot. Because, baby, my feet needs to be fixed. I stood the entire week because of the rotation at work. I stood the entire week on my feet. So I need them babies to be soaked. Soakity, soak. Feel me? So yeah. Tell he's just that kind of God. He is just that kind of God. He is just that kind of God. He's able to handle any situation. He's Jehovah Rapha, able to heal all of our diseases. He's Jehovah Nisi. Oh, he's able to supply all of our needs. He's Jehovah Shalom. Say he is just that kind of God. He is just that kind of God. He is just that kind of God. I've been singing all morning. But I like to sing. It's something that calms me. If I'm cleaning, I like to have music going. And if music is on, chances are I will be singing too. And I can, like I'm doing now, just sing because I'm happy. And I'll sing because I am free. No desire is on the spell. That's the chicken milk. And I know he washes me I'm making some chicken foot. I'm taking off the toenails. A lot of people keep them on, but I do not. So I'm taking off the toenails. They're not supposed to be eaten, guys. We know as human being, we don't even, sometimes most of us will put on gloves and stuff because things can be caught under your fingernail. So why would I be eating a chicken feet with nails on there? I may as well like polish them and put them in a pot so it can be cute. But I know for some cultures, so I will not like throw darts too far because I know some things are cultural and I wouldn't want to be on my platform like making a mockery of somebody's culture. Feel me? So I'm gonna take it down a notch. But in Jamaica, we do not. Okay, we do not. It's a very playful thing, chicken foot. It can even be done as the main meat with rice. Because I've had curry chicken foot before. It's probably gonna be the only other way I'd have it. I don't know if I'd have a brown stew chicken feet. Maybe I've had it before, but I don't think it would be a preference of mine. I say curry because curry has a distinct flavor and it will just take over the meal. So you can't spoil that. You know, brown stew on the other hand, you gotta dress that pot up. Because the browning itself doesn't have like a flavor. Whereas the curry itself has a flavor. If you understand what I'm saying. If you don't, keep quiet. It means that you can't cook. That's what that means. And today I will also be putting some okra in there because if I'm cooking and there's no okra, it's either there's none in the fridge or it ain't me cooking. I love me some okra. I'll tell you that much. So I'm cutting off the chicken fingernails and just transferring them to another container. And then we get to it. When I get to a point, then I'll just turn on the fire. But for now it's off because it'll heat up pretty fast and I don't want that. And because of what I'm trying to achieve, especially with the soup bone, I don't want the pot to start bubbling before the meat touches it, pretty much. I'm gonna put some pimento in there, light season it, because we know the real seasoning goes in like, oh, guess what? I'm gonna need to get dirty. I'm gonna need flour. I got flour, by the way. Meaning I'm gonna have to need some flour. I'm gonna do spinners. I don't think I'll be doing any like round dumplings for this one. Spinners, and I don't think I'll be putting in too much in there. Cause I did stew peas the other day and totally forgot about that part. It worked out though, but I'm not trying to do that today. I got some cocoa, I got yam, I got sweet potato, and I'll be putting all of it in there, a piece of all of it so that the flavor comes all the way out. So I'll be using sweet corn, sweet potato, regular potato, yam, okra. I got me some Jamaican peppers, which we'll be using, and I got me some Jamaican thyme, which we'll be using as well, and of course, the star of the show. But like I said, I have pumpkin and some squash that I'll be using. I'll be seeing what it is like. But I didn't want the squash to be the main thing, so I'm gonna lightly put it in there. I made sure my pumpkin is in there, which is the main thing. Okay? Okay. Oh, it's a lot of chicken feet. I'm thinking I probably need to put back some of this because this pot is not as big. And I maybe need to put, and I'm gonna be doing some chicken bone too, some soup bone too. So maybe, let me get a Ziploc baggy bag. and kind of put back some of that because I need the pot to be able to hold the stuff. So I'm gonna put back some of this chicken feet because it's looking like a lot of chicken feet right now. Oh, let me finish chopping off the nails first, and then I see where I'm at. Because I got to flour and things, and that's the pot, and I need the soup to be in there. You know, when you have water and something, you're adding weight to it, the water is going to be coming up, and I don't want to have a spillage. You see, the one thing is, I never learned how to cook small pots. That's the thing. All of my life, because my mom, there was two of us that she had first growing up together. So it's three of us. And you know, you want, as a single parent, you can't be cooking every day. So she just made so that there was food up to Tuesday. So you'd have up to Sunday, Tuesday. So I never learned how to make a small pot. So my gauge is very good taste-wise because of that. Okay, you know, some people, them know how to make like small pots. But give them the big pot, flavor loss and gone about the business. So the upside of what I was taught is that I know how to keep the flavor or catch it back if needs be. I also have an American seasoning that I'll be adding to it called the Slap Your Mama. I see everybody and their mamas having it, so I'm going to be using it too. Yeah, hopefully the camera isn't too far. I pushed it back that far because I needed you to see the countertop, to see what I was doing, or you'd only be like seeing my face. And what's the point of that? But I wanted you to be able to interact with the entire process of what I'm doing and so forth. But I went ahead of you guys and cut up the pumpkin because it was going bad, of course, to be honest. And I wanted to like get out most of the ick out of it. You don't want to do that on camera. After all, you gotta have some pride. Take some pride. I mean, you are being authentic, but in all the authenticity, you gotta be mindful too that you're not sending the wrong message. So yes, some Jamaican soup, and my co-workers, some of them at least, requested, so I'm pretty much doing it for them. I'm glad I got to the last feet. This is the last foot. It's the only thing I hate. Like, guys who are selling these things, can you please just cut the nails off? I know that there are cultures who actually like it that way, but for the majority of us that don't think it's sensible, and these are just some lemon slices. I'm just gonna be putting the soup bone in it just for a hot minute, just to take out some of the rawness, because I'm trying to cut that. I really love the raw business, so pretty much that's where we're going. Pretty much. I know most of you are probably at church, but when you do get off, hopefully you kind of pitch in a bit. Alright, I'm gonna spin this 2 times into this, and then I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna try to get the chicken feet in that part, because I'm gonna toss this right now. Because we clean up as we go, right? Yeah, man, clean up as we go. We don't really do that. So that way, if anything a fly or a drop, you can catch it because the place is clean. Look how much finger there. Oh my God, and I'm going to the salon today. I'll just pray God that it's open, because it wasn't open yesterday because of 4th of July. Okay, easier to do that, right? 4th of July, so it wasn't open. Come down in the sink. I'm not trying to have that situation here. All right, let's get this in the bin. All right, now that we have that out of the way, I'm gonna just rinse these off a hot minute, just to get too much of the lemon out of it. Too much of the lemon out of it, because we're not making lemon chickens. So I'm just washing the lemon vibe out of it. And I'm just gonna do a transfer again. So these now get a little bit of the lemon. I'm going to just put that there. Put that there, strain it off, and then transfer it over. Because I want to put these into the pot first. So I'm just going to strain this off. And then we get into cutting up the food stuff. White chicken feet too, Vanessa. I'm still gonna have to wash these off like I did with those, to get the excess lemon out of it. The lemon seeds, you know, you can't just throw it in the pot. A lemon seed is rearing its head. Rearing its head. The pot has in water already. So I'm just gonna put this in there with some garlic and some pimento as the base seasoning, just to get it going. Because we know say we season the pot. Oh, I'm also gonna, once those are in there and it start to do a little, I'm gonna add these because I've heard that the squash is very tough. So I'm gonna add those with the meat, make it go and do its thing, and then I'm also burning a candle because we know it go. Yeah, I don't really love the raw something. So I'm gonna turn on this now, add the meat, and then add the squashes, and then we'll start cutting up the other stuff. So I'm gonna bring that to the front. That way I can control it a bit, and then turn it on. I'm gonna start seasoning now. So I'm gonna get the garlic. I did take these things out of the fridge. Get the garlic. Don't get the garlic and some pimento in there to start. Okay? Oh God. And then we'll make a, ooh, don't fly. Do not fly. Alright, I mean, I've got to clean out the sink again. But that's what we're trying to do. So, put up this one now. Drop it in the pot. And the pot gonna get some flavor because I don't know. Garlic is just everything for me. I don't know about anybody else, but if garlic not in there, what you doing if no garlic is in there? What you doing? Are you cooking or are you cooking? Garlic coffee in there, I don't know. We're not cook so without garlic. And these garlics are so big ass. See this I got bad. I said I really need for start cook on my yard. No more outside cooking. Drop these in there. More garlic going to go in there. When we start seasoning the pot like the right way, more garlic going to go in there. Let me get some pimento now, actual pimentos. Pimento. Alright, so we're adding some pimentos. I think we can probably draw it a little bit closer and then kind of just dip the camera a bit so you guys can get a full like understanding of what's going on. because I need for you guys to see. Let me turn on the lights on this thing too. To help with it. So I'm going to add some pimento to the pot. And I'm one of those people, the pot full of pimento. Oh gosh. So I'm just gonna like put about the things at the same time. I don't want to have the bag of things to put away after the fact. It's just that time, but God, it's just that kind of. Alright, they don't smell lemony. I'm going to go ahead and add these. These are soup bones. Soup bones. And I'm adding. See the pot full up already, this net but that's what I'm saying. Some of probably not add what I soup bone. Maybe I'll put back some of my chicken foot and some of my soup bone. Get our next cookies. This. I'm gonna put back this. Put back this. I don't want the pot can't hold it. I have things that make sense to some. I don't want that to be the case. So this is my soup bag. Got chicken foot in there. I'm just show off this. Put some other chicken foot up behind it. Because like I said, it looked like it was body. Pot looked like it was fuller than that pot. I didn't buy a big enough pot. And of course I didn't anticipate doing this. I did not anticipate doing this. Cooking for people. So, you know, I pretty much got the stuff for myself. But this just means that I'll leave another day to cook soup. Another day to cook soup. So I'm gonna put this in the freezer and keep that for that time. Alright. So that's put away. Can probably go in a smaller pot pan. Go with so we can cut up other things that may be more bulky. Maybe more bulky. Alright, Mega. Try cut up the squash now. And guys, there is a cutting board, a very see-through cutting board on there. So don't think that I'm just putting the stuff on the counter like that. It is far from the case. Far from the case. I know woolly pa very, what do you call them? Cleaning inspector come on videos. I can check them in real life and they're not really so clean. Them won't go clean for the cameras. So I'm gonna cut up some of the squash now. Yeah. As I said, I'm gonna add more garlic over time, but I think I need to get because the food I'm gonna add at a certain time, blah 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 at a certain time. I'm gonna soon do like a flour. Planting can put away, I'm soon put that there. What is this? Pepper. Time for the seasoning them now. No, the seasonings are practically next to the last thing. So let me get the food items sorted. So So I have the pumpkin, but again, the squash is a little bit more different. So I'm going to be adding the squash, and then, because it's tougher than the pumpkin. So I'm gonna add it with the meat. We need another size knife. I need to get down in it. I'm taking it out of the washer because it was washed already. So we can get down in this spot. Right and proper way. Cut it one more time with this big one. You can get it in it a little bit better. And if you don't know, I like to put pumpkin seeds in things. I don't know about the squash seeds, but I may put a few. I'm going to put a few in there. Because them say pumpkin sister. So, hope it don't change the taste of the pot. That's the thing. Do I peel it? Where's the peeler? There's the peeler here. It's a peeler. Let me see if it can do. Oh, look like it can do what I need it to do. Sorry, I don't have a big garden to show them sitting here when I'm done. I have a little patio thing, but I don't want a fruit fly take it up, so I won't be doing that. I had my garden in Jamaica, which for those who are here for a very long time, my planting tree is picking up, which is great. It's picking up. Now I'm gonna take off all that skin because in these little crevices, I ain't got the time. So cut down the middle, really and truly. Just kind of get down in there a bit. And then we use the peeler to get out the excess skin. Come, nobody cut me now, please. It's Sunday. Be on your best behavior. Nobody like Jesus. It look like the one every time this go through the first one he get done. Boy oh boy. Boy oh boy. I'm not do too much of it now. This look a little bit more richer. So I look like it will go bad quick. So I'm use from this angle. And again, I'm cut it up. I'm going to be adding into the pot momentarily. I'm going to try to move with it speedily because again I'm trying to be ready for the match and to see if the salon is open so I can get fixed for tomorrow. Wait on him. He's just that. Whoa. That tough man. This is what them say. See how it tough? This feel like pot from all the get go. Mighty God. Tough man. I'm gonna research and see what else I can use this to do. Or if you do know, if you're from America and you use a lot of squashes, what else can a squash do? So I can do that. This is so dry. So dry. Oh no. This is just to accentuate what I'm expecting the flour to do, the pumpkin to do. So, the pumpkin really is the star of the show. So, that's how you be making soup with that pumpkin. Oh, and I'm gonna put some carrots too. Cut up some carrots and stuff. Who is that biting me? Who is that? It's biting me. How was church for y'all? For those who went. How was church? What word did you get? What word did you get? Did you get a word? You got one for the next piece, because what's that? Hey, man, know what that is using it. This is so dry. It's annoyingly dry. It's so annoyingly dry. It's annoyingly dry in the middle of this thing. I'm gonna cut myself. Not today. Not today, because that just brought my vibe to be on here. So, not today. Another time, if at all. Another time, if at all. Nobody likes you. So, yeah. Can't give up Jamaica for nothing. Let me have food. These are food items. Sure. Shaman. Squash. And again, the only reason why I'm doing this today, it was requested. That's the only reason why. Or it would be a Saturday meal, which is the ordinary for Jamaicans. Us Jamaicans. Saturday. But because they are co-workers and I needed it to be fresh, because I get something I like it to be correct. I want it to be fresh to give out, so I didn't want it to be done from Saturday for Monday, you know? So pretty much. Pretty much. Let's add that to the pot momentarily. I guess Saturday again I do some more soup, because I really don't want these to go bad. And look like them have the potential of going bad real fast. So I'm gonna just put these in the pot now, because them tough, so them can bubble. Bubble. And add me some pumpkin as soon as the pot starts boiling. Start smelling the goodness already. Yes! I start smelling the goodness already. I made sure to light my candle, my favorite scent. It's the Twilight Vanilla. So good. Let me bring it up. It messed up the floor last week, so I'm trying to hold it properly so that it doesn't bend. But it's the Twilight Vanilla. Anything vanilla is my kind of vibe. So, yes, ma'am. So that's what's burning right now, just to kind of keep, because I don't really like food scent in other space. Capiche? Taposh. Alright, that's that. I'm gonna cut up some of the veggies now. Put them in our containers. Yeah. I'm gonna use this entire pack of sweet corn. Cause what you doing with a soup without corn? I hope the knife is strong enough for you. You know, corn is a work of art. Corn is a work of art. You either get it or you don't. Corn is a work of art. Dang. So I'm just getting the corns now. I may not even do the light. At the looks of things, because I'm still trying to gauge the pot size. So this is 8 pieces. I may put back 1 piece. Why the Ziploc bag never go pack up the fridge? Splash up upon me. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't want to butter my hands for too long. For too long. For too long. So these I can put back. Go wipe off all of this when I'm done. These I'll put back. I'm going to use this as I go along. Can I keep the place sterile a bit? I'm just not loving bag of mess. So I'm just trying to keep the place good. And this is very sterilized. Okay? So get out your ass. Alright, who's next? Get me some carrots. Get me some carrots. And then we'll bubble them on me. Carrots are going to go in with the pumpkin. I want some of them in the basket. These guys I got from the farmer's market. Come on, play with them over here. I ain't playing with them. Just make it 4. Put about 2. I have another bag in the fridge. See that works. I won't be putting the plantain in. Let me get some space down the and can be able to just basically just tie this corn in it. I'll put this away. Put this in the pantry, this in the fridge. Put them together and work in the carrot them, I know. But I roll away. So
basically just stripping the carrots. One of the easiest veggies to work with is carrot. The easiest veggies to work with is carrots. I'm gonna add that. I know some people are screaming, "Oh, you're wasting the carrot!" Oh. Hey. Hey. He's just that kind of God. He's just that kind of God. See, we're going to do the potatoes fast and quick. Right? Then we're going in and cut off the tips. And somebody going to say, "That's too much." I can't please us soul. And in fact, don't desire to please us soul. Wait on it. He's just that. Soon we give the pot a bubble. If it starts bubbling, then I know it's time to put in the chicken feet, because they're also supposed to be in there early, so they can actually cook. So I'm gonna add these to the pumpkin, because the pumpkins have a point to go in the pot as well. So I'm just adding that to this bowl. Because that's when that will go in. So these and these will go in together. Corn don't take much to cook. I'm checking at the pot. See what the cook strike. Still not reaching my one thing with my butter. Alright, seasoning can wait again. That is done. The cook soup, that's a lot. So let's move over to these. So go back in the fridge. Go back in the fridge. Garbage. So yam. 2 types of yam. I'm going to take a piece of each, because I need the food to be flavorful. We have the Irish over there. Chocho. Sweet pepper. Sweet potato. Oh, what was that? Sweet pepper. Sweet potato is also something that takes a minute to cook. So you have to know your veggies here. You don't know your veggies? What are you doing in the kitchen? You have to know your veggies. So you know when to put them in the pot based on how quick them cook. We all know that sweet potato takes forever. It's one of them hard ass things. So we're gonna put them in with the pumpkins as well. Okay, so I'm gonna peel this. Get this peeled. Peeling the sweet potato. Peel that sweet potato. That's peeled. Ooh. Alright, I'm here, you can bubbling and keep back coming now. Make it go on a little more bubbling. Then we add the chicken feet on this. So I tell you, say, me feel like adding them there, the pot full. I'm not even kidding you. But at least you will give me the gauge. Because I have basically these. And that for going. After I'm putting this, yam don't take long. Yam don't take long. That would tell me how much I did. And sure it shouldn't take long either. I don't know for cocoa because in truth and in fact I've never cooked cocoa before. That's might be one of those for me. So I probably have got to just test that in the pot, like literally keep testing it. For quick on your feet. You gotta be quick on your feet. Everything I have to cut a certain type of way because I need it to fit in the pot. And now we alone the things bulky. Me realize, like these type of people, they don't do bulk. And just really handle them business. These things help to flavor the pot to the sweet potato, sweet corn. Help to flavor the pot. You see the steam? Bubblings I keep. Bubblings be keeping. So let's go in now with these chicken feet. I want to tell you, say, the squash look like it's a cook. People them tell me say it tough, you know. I want to tell you, say, squash look like it's cooking. Don't burn me. I ain't trying to be burned. See? But don't reach me on the chicken for them to matter. So now we're gonna add these because I want these to melt away in the pot. I did say that. I'm just gonna use get one nice spoon then. Pot full, guys. I'm not kidding. I'm not very reaching it. Come on then. But this is for funny. It's after the funny. The big pot. I'm gonna buy one big ass pot because what you mean? Good thing is, these that are going in there now are meant to be melted away. So I want them to crush out. That's the intention. I'll wear the pot full. Why the pot full? No, sir. Why pot full? one sweet potato can go in my pot. If I gauge everything to fat. Boy! What kind of dumpling me gonna make a tree? Lord have his mercy. Or maybe what I have to do is like transfer out some of the food. But everything give it flavor. I don't know. Cover this pot. Keep waiting. Alright, now what's your corn? The corn is very bulky too. What kind of pot is? What kind of pot is? I'm really worried. Let me see if we can put back some of the corn out of this. Really worried about the size of that pot. If we could only see what I keep my pot. I'm gonna put nothing in there yet. It's not funny. Put back some of it. It's not on your box. Alright, let me cut up the cocoa. So I mean these things are going bad, so we really kind of have to get it out of the way now. Get them out of the way. Ooh. Smaller one. Put her on. What is? For tough man. I'm not going to tell me that part. So if you cut off parts that are deemed bad, like the softy parts, and some that go bad quick. But then you know that's you know them good too, because I know somebody who has a cucumber on them table from last year, April, and the skin still green. That's some scary business. So when them go bad, so I don't feel too bad because that don't mean say them good. So what are this? Awesome. And then I see that deer now. We can't make them waste. And the yam alone was like $23 like. For what? To get a whole outfit with that. What is it? Thank God for yellow yam. Yellow yam not change sticking up. Funny white yam in here. I'm in a white yam. And if I have white yam, that'd be your news. Oh, yam white yam might be your news, the backside. You know what's funny too? But I want like African one this. I don't even think how I am this. Oh my, as in Jamaican, why I am this? Because I want them make them full with. Yes, for there. Put it up first. Or when I reach a certain point, I cut that too. that have to go on. We need the pot to be enriched by all of these flavors. I don't need to be cutting out things because sweet potato going next. It's the white yam. White yam. What you clocking on? So clock a skate. Time is skating. I'ma say the match now if you miss me. I'ma be pissed if the match miss me. Very pissed. Cutting up the white yam. I try to beat the clock now. So don't mind my crap. Alright, next star of the show. Chocho. I never thought I would find these here. I was so worried about it. But this is something that I actually like in my soups. So I'm happy that I found these. Literally happy that I found these. But not too. Literally happy I found these. Cut these up in a second. These are also stars of the show. Of the show. And it smells so earthy and feels so authentic. I love that. You don't feel like me I wonder if I chocho for true. It is chocho. Getting all the seed off of it. say I don't know in what pot these things going. I don't know. I don't know in what pot these things are going because pot full. Say pot full. The soup bringing a little closer so you can see better. As a matter of fact, let me bring you guys a little closer so you can see what they go on. What they go on. Let me allow you guys to see what they go on. The pot full already. Full already. I kid you not. But I'm gonna go back and add on top over though. Gonna add the sweet potatoes. No. So then we can start breakdown. And then we check if the match starts because I refuse. Absolutely refuse. Come on, look like it over now, guys. Little bit. I hope say they are sinking stuff. All of the ground is sinking sand. I think Irish are gonna make it like that. To be honest. Them there. A little more shorter just because I really like shorter. And then another one. And then I start seasoning pot. I'm gonna start seasoning it. The pot. And we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. put piece of yellow yam in there. Take one little piece. $23 cost me, 2 bottles next week, man. Soup is cooking next week. Saturday. Soup be cooking next week. I'm gonna use 1.5 cock soup. You know this. 1.5, and then have 1.5 for next week. Get our next little piece. I'm going to have that. I'm going to pay in a soup. Let's go back Joe up the backside. Yeah, man. I know the floor part of it. I'll floor up in there. Floor up in there. I don't really have in there because I've been making soup no flour. I'm going to go up here. Slow play it roll. It plays its role. So these are some yellow yams. And then what I'm gonna start doing now is cut up the seasonings. Because I think I'm done with the foods. I'm not gonna put that in there. Since the pot look the way it look already. Make that cook. But this and the rest of the stuff we can cook. In the meantime, between time. Banana. Wait so close to see. I don't want them to spoil. So this one go in our fridge. Go in our fridge. We have more food in the fridge. So they're going to spoil. Need a bug to squash. We can make next week again. I'm going to try to go to the squash. I come in and share it with nobody. I'm going to try it with the squash by itself. I come in and I'll cook for somebody. If you request it again, boy, we won't have to figure that out. We don't have to figure it out. Alright, we're gonna cut up seasonings now. Throw it in bag, yeah? And cut up actual seasonings. Simple that. Let's get the actual things out of the way. So we're going to cut up the seasonings now and get to moving. Get to moving. All okra. Okra got to be in there. I'll put some sloppy mama in there on time right now to kind of get the flavors going. I got that time here, so I don't want to break. Just see it too badly. Let me can't rub it back. I think I found it. I think I have found it. Or seemingly found it. Shampoo back. We are clean as possible. Cleaning up as we go. Alright. Stop them on, I can go back to. Look at skinny butt. With a whole set of fruit going there and the pot. Full already. Let's cut up some okra. I use the one that was seeing that I'm not bad. Stuff going in there. I feel like you know. Back in the fish and I'm done. That's the southeast. And you know what? I may just cut that up and that with the water for the week. Some okra water. Because the last 2 weeks I did lemon water. Maybe okra water should be this week. Maybe I'll cut up some more later. part the pot. Like these things, food can't taste good without them. Everything. Not taste good without everything. I'm gonna part the damn pot. And then when the flavor come up, I take out the meat. Put it one side. Make something boil up in there. Make the food boil up in there. Then we put over some of this the liquid. I may have to get the pot. I have to get the pot. If the pot not getting what get me getting. I remember see what I'm going to prepare now. I'm gonna pot the pot. Have to pot the pot. You don't want on when the game I play because okay. Reach out over now. Reach out over there. I'm gonna pot the pot. What says Una? You never smell the pepper that I do at all. I cut it. And if you say no come up, war is in my party. Alright, the center come up. Good. Good. That's all I need for that part. There's a seasoning now. Put up some chili, so add a little zest and flavor. I know this don't normally go in there, but he add it. It's my part to control, not yours. My part to control, not yours. Control your own pot when you get it. Seasoning. Dropping more garlic in there. I'm smelling the pot. So let it down, cook up the right way. Got it. Pumpkin up the way to do. That melt way. Either both of them are one of them. I don't know which is what. But it's like a cloudy, which means that what is to be melting is melting. Get that richness in there. Some scallion in there now. Another one and two of these. Just for color. Just for color, my dear. And no more, because they may not have flavor. Really. They don't do much flavor wise. Really and truly. So these decoration 3 pots. Get some yellow now, and I'll weed that. Since it's all things that I can add into this one. Let's get a yellow. Can we see where the colors? scallion, aka green onion. And the star of them kind of butter. AKA green onion. So we will use the one that we bought first. Is this one. So we get all the old things. So I'm gonna stop the cooking process from the meat in a hot second. I'm not gonna cut these up. So I don't know it go when you cut up my knife. Annoying. For those who cook. You don't understand. That's enough. These things are the star of these kind of pots. So you can't leave all these out of it. Scoop out the bottom of it. Parts that be planting outside. I'm gonna start a little garden, guys. Hoping for it to take off. Take root. I can't add those out there. That's a lot. Look like we're ready. I know. Come this way, camera, so you can see what the clock has strike. It's almost time. Bring it back a little so you can see fully. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'll mash up some of them in there. Again, these are what? I'm going to Jamaica something. I play the roll now. I have to play the roll. So I'm mashing out some of the pumpkin on the side. So to help with the richness of the soup. Mash out some of the pumpkin. Majority of the pumpkin, by the way. Ooh. Ooh. Righty, let's get the others. Here comes the problem. Now stop the cooking process on the chicken feet. I can soup one can stay. That still look like it need more cooking. I wonder if this is a point where we just move over something. I'll do that too. The only problem I have is flavor. Because I want to add the cock soup. I'm going to take out the meat. When the cock soup add, I throw off some knife on this and share. Hot. Shit, forgot about that. Just need the pot at a level where I can get the flavors together. That's my only qualms right now. So we can add the rest of things for the soup itself have the right flavor. My only qualms. I need you to stand there. The soup only need to stand there. Need. Must. Chicken food not bad. Just need some room. Be able to add the other things to the pot so then we can cook. And then we just throw off some on this and the chicken feet. Throw off some nice soup and make it go and cook. Pan it. And then next pot. That may gonna. Small pot problems. Just need the flavor. So my chicken foot, I chicken foot full up the pot. Chicken feet full the pot. Now why am I some more? And them swell up. Cooking. Swell them up. Chicken foot full the pot. I'm gonna burn. The heat be heat me. Tear up. So I'm gonna say I can stop the process on this right now because chicken food will not take too long to cook. Soup won't have to stay. Have to stay. So more chicken foot. Murder. And then I'm gonna add these now. And season it, and then add back those. When we all get to heaven, that's right. So if I now overload, I'm going to take out the damn chicken for there. On the right level now. So that, oh, hot. So once these cook up, I just throw the water upon the chicken for and make it dirty. Make them they cook to a point. And then we'll get about the chicken foot. We want to clean up the kitchen. Ooh. Wipe it back. All of this, Alright. You can come back that way. That way we can take care of the kitchen in peace. Put away these in peace. Now visit this fridge a little bit more so that I can see what needs to be used. Needs to get out the fridge. I have a bunch of the things that needs to get out the fridge. So we put in the cox in a short while. Cox in a very, very short while. Plus with the foods I'm just put in to cook them with it. The seasoning pot and then put that in. Capiche, capoche. Let's try to get some semblance right just now. This will go outside. It's our garbage. I'm going to take up all of the garbage to put in the bin over there. Okay. What do you come on? You sit them over on the sink. Do not want. Let's show this. Oh. Wash up, clean up, tantana. Oh, that's what that itself, okay, back. I'm still able. Let me show you this pot. Come in and wash 2 times. All that. No. Table start moving, which means at one time. Put it in that box there. Oh, I'm gonna need a flour. Can't wash up it. Let's drop in some flour real fast. Do it quickly, go. Wheel up with some flour. Drop 2 spinners in there. Oh gosh, man. Good God, man. Good God, man. Whoa. I don't know which is the flour. This is the flour. Oof. Every moment. Here. Here. This one is not for flour. Alright now, it want me just open it and show it down for me. To be quite frank. You not go there. Take a seat inside. The rice work with it, not. If you need my review. For rice, not flour. That's my review. For rice, not flour. I'm gonna have a well there. I don't. Ask me how I'm able to do that. I don't know if the flour today. I'm no professional flower. Flower neither. Hey gosh. Just make sure you have the right proportion of water to flour. And you add as needed. Come on in. Right, read this, Anna. Read this. Read this. Read this. So I can move from the pipe a little bit. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of the powder. Need it for like right now. Fold, 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 fold. I'll just keep folding. What is the time? 2:54. We're dropping in fuzzy flour here. drop in the little spinners them. They don't need to be cute. They just need to be spinners. I'm gonna turn on this because I'm not going too bad. Soups I jump with that pot. I will go for this now. Based on what I say, and how I complain, the whole heap of flowers. I complain about the pots and I put in the whole heap of flowers. Not me complaining about the pot and then adding flour, anti-flavor. Don't make nobody tell you otherwise. And then we move over the can, and the can can't stop cook at a certain point. We take out the next pot. We're going to use, oh, Jesus, small pot problems. Small pot problems. We got the cooking process now. So, can I go move over? No. After cooking. What a piece of cooking. Left, right, left. Left, right, left. You just want the flavor. like when the handle of these pots don't get hot. I like that. Whatever the manufacturers do to get that, achieve that, great job. Pot cover not get hot. Pot cover handle that is. And pot handle itself. It's not getting hot. Oh, Jesus, I'm burning. Take out some of my soup, you know. You need space like out. I need space. That stress me out. Having to have to move things around. Then I don't let out them flame already. And do what needs to be done. Napkin. Come here, a burn. I'm trying to cook soup now. I'm just want to start moving more things around. Let's go stir that here and use right now. I'm going to stir that here and use right now. So stick that butter on there. Alright, one length. Let's say I do 1.5 now. So we're doing 1.5 now. That's going to be the issue. Get this done out. Let's do some of that. Yeah, we use it too. I could maybe stretch it, but probably have to use use it too. Guys, I have to use it too because my rest fit the pot. I have to use it too. Let's get back on to that next week. Who still has the chicken foot? That the part that worry me now. Why am I still seeing chicken foot? Honestly. Keep it bubble up little, and then oh gosh, sweater kill me. Only get the gist. Until me can lock up this now check it too much on my key at this time. Call the time 3:06. Remember looking for much that. Thank you guys for watching. Really enjoyed cooking for you guys and continue to cook for you guys. I hope that somebody's learning something and will try what I'm doing. The place smells so good. The flavors, the seasonings, everything. It's just great. But I need to see if Brazil is playing right now. So peace out.